Hey, yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese in real life, not in fake life, because they just faking about their life, you know what I'm saying? So I was just sitting here thinking, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Um, just thinking about the state of the people, you know what I'm saying? And I got a message for people, right? So let me get this over here. So check this out. For any race of people that are not black, blacks excluded, hear me out, right? So understand that black people, right, are the only people that are here, to my knowledge, that are here and didn't ask to be here, okay? Let's get that out there. We were stripped of our culture, taken to a place that was foreign to us. Our women got raped. Our kids became different shades of colors because the women were being taken away from the men. Just a whole generation we were in slavery when we came to America. You know, we come from another land. So always be sensitive when you talking about the blacks in America and you talking about how the blacks in America live in your world or live in this world, because this isn't this in this world, right? So then you gotta look at it, you know what I'm saying? They get into the bottom of the bottoms, and we're not born into generations of money and people teaching us how to be able to have money and all these things. We're in low impoverished communities. We didn't start off getting money or getting anything, so we just want to be a part of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens in our community. Do we want sympathy? No, we don't want sympathy. And it's unfair. I say it's unfair for us to think that you should understand, because you can't understand it. It's like how I always say, it's different from reading a book and actually being the person who lived that book. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between that. So I don't expect you to understand it, and we don't want sympathy to the point where you're feeling sorry for us, but we want you to be aware of what you're doing, you know. But getting back to my point, so that's where a lot of mental of where we at with white people or different people of this world, because we are looking for a place within society, and just when we think that we got one, we get reminded that we don't every time, right? So that's where we stand. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just speaking in general, right? So then now you got these people over here who are trying to figure it out, and they feel like, man, every time we try to get a head up, they take it from us. And, you know, at one point in time, that was happening to us, man. We was getting our stuff, you know, blacks was on the move and we was making things happen. And then, you know, what happened, they took it from us. And so even in that brought in more fear. So we talking about 400 years of fear. Because think about this, the people who are like they're slaves, right? You're talking about 400 years of slavery. So we're not far away from slavery, because the people are still being taught the slave mentality and still trying to figure it out. Now, back to my people. Here's my people. Here's what we gotta do, man. We gotta figure it out. And what I mean by that is we gotta figure out what we gonna be doing here. See, one minute you can't participate in something, and then as soon as something happened, then you don't participate again. Kaepernick stood down 4 years ago. I still seen cats watching football, right? It's up in arms. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, he need to get up, he need to get up, he need to get up. Now everybody want everybody to get down with the program with them. We been on the program. Let's make it happen. What are we doing? We gotta start with ourselves. The reason why other races of people feel like they can come and do whatever it is to us is because we don't even care about us. Man, it's a shame where a black kid feels more threatened to walk out of his house in a black community. That we got to talk about when we hurting each other. And I'm telling you, it's called it's a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? It's cause and effect. So since you don't care about what it is that you're doing to your people, it's just like if somebody see you talking bad to your girlfriend. If they see you talking bad to her, they think that that's how she like to be talked to. That's how she like to be. This is what they think. That's what anybody would think. Anybody who's not using a real mind, because the real mind is that we've been bamboozled. We got to get out of this. We want to be a part of something so bad, almost to the point where when somebody spends some knowledge to y'all all year long, for years and years and years, then when something going down, y'all get scared. And then you want me to get scared with you. Don't call me and try to get me scared with you. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better and get out of our own way. We gotta get out of our own way. Because all these dudes that's just talking and acting like they really living something and reading all these books and all this nonsense. It's nonsense, because if you ain't doing nothing, man, you ain't doing nothing. Get out the way. You just talking. Ain't nobody playing no more, man. You got the right to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want to be able to manifest in your life. The only thing stopping you is you and the way you look at things. The way you viewing things is stopping us from being able to grow as a people. If you think about it, I see people always talking about we get treated like this and this. Think about this. We spend the most money. We spend the most money in society on Jordans, cigarettes, clothes, all kind of bull crap. Who talks about your credit score at the barbecue? Nobody. Who talk about anything that's gonna be able to help you do something positive? As soon as we start talking about something positive, it's time to go. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, hey yo, I'm finna pay for y'all to go to this class. It's a self-help class, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take 2 weeks. I pay for it. I pay for you to be able to do whatever it is you need to do for 2 weeks or whatever, just to get yourself healed. Or I'm throwing a party, right? And I got some bad chicks gonna come through, drink some smoke, all that good stuff. I bet you $100, Cass is gonna try to find a way to get out of me telling you to go to the self-healing class. They gonna be like, oh, I gotta go to work, or I gotta do something, I gotta do this. You got some gals, you got some drinks, you got all this good stuff. Man, niggas will call off work. Quit fronting. Straight up. I'm tired of just all this old nonsense, man. I ain't getting involved in it, you know what I'm saying? We ain't in a race war no more, dog. I want you to know we are in a race war, a race against humanity. This is bigger than any white, black, whatever. It's way bigger than that. And the sad part is that everybody's still walking around here seeing color, when the biggest distraction on earth is color. And the race against humanity is the one, because guess what? We all getting it. Everybody getting some. This ain't about what you think it's about no more. And the only thing that can heal is only thing that can heal people is love. Out of love. If you ain't moving in love, you ain't moving. Straight up. Take that one to the bank.